slew of latest information coming in from Raigad. Our sources are now telling us that this particular ship belonged to Neptune Maritime Security that is located abroad. Radhika, you were talking about some Australian connection. Please continue.
Yes, absolutely. Now the information that is pouring in is that this is to do with Neptune Maritime Security. This is a multinational company into maritime security located abroad. They confirmed that one of their yacht had capsized and they're aware of the ongoing incident. Senior members of the company are looking into it and nothing more can be shared at the moment with the media. So that's the statement coming from Neptune Maritime Security, which means this is a multinational company into maritime security which is aware of the developments with respect to this abandoned boat, and not much can be shared. Of course, investigation is being carried out in all angles is what the ATS officials are saying. Also, people within the government have been saying that all the agencies have been pressed into service and they are looking into all the angles. Whether there is a terror angle, that of course is not ruled out. But however, what is the initial information that we are getting is that, of course, there were a bunch of weapons. There were AK-47 rifles as well. However, what is being said is that they were discovered in a dismantled condition. So therefore, what the objective was, who were behind this is something that is still being investigated. But at the moment, of course, people in that particular area, the locals are being questioned to understand under what condition it was found abandoned, who were the people who were, perhaps at the spot at that time, and also the collector, the Raigad collector.
Right, Radhika, as far as this multinational company is concerned, Okay, before I come to you, Radhika, we have Satish Manishinde joining us on the broadcast. This is a very, very big development given the history of terror plots and terror attacks that have taken place and, the manner in which they were carried out. Now, this particular boat has raised suspicions and alarm bells are ringing as well, given what was found on the boat, AK-47 weapons. However, officials are saying that it was dismantled. सतीश मानिशिंदे जी, अगर आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है, खबर ये आ रही है अब रायगढ़ से कि जो AK-47 पाए गए थे बोट पर वो डिसमेंटल्ड थे। हालांकि मुंबई में 1993 में और उसके बाद खासतौर पर 26/11 में जो हुआ, उसके बाद टेरर पर ही सबसे पहला सवाल पूछा जा रहा है। हर किसी की नजर एक टेरर एंगल पर ही जा रही है। Okay, I think we've lost that line. Let me go back to Radhika. Radhika, like I was asking you, this multinational company to which this particular boat belongs has confirmed that one of their yacht had capsized, but they haven't, at this point of time, confirmed whether it is the same boat, one. Two, they haven't said anything about what was on board.
Yes, absolutely. So right now, none of the official confirmation that we are getting. In fact, this is a confirmation that we are getting from Neptune Maritime Security, whereby the officials have not entirely confirmed whether the boat belongs to...
Radhika, stay on with us. We have senior advocate Satish Manishinde once again joining us on the broadcast. Satish Manishinde, a lot of information coming in as far as this suspicious boat and the contents, the sophisticated weapons found on the boat is concerned. Your first response to this, because, one automatically starts looking at the terror angle, given the 26/11 terror attacks that took place. However, the authorities are being extremely cautious. They are not ruling out anything, but also not confirming anything.
Well, first of all, one has to see that India has a history of cases where firearms have been smuggled into the country from the western coast, particularly from Pakistan and other parts of the western hemisphere, which is infested with terrorism. And they have been targeting India on several occasions. We have the history of 1993 blasts and subsequent events that have occurred. AK-47 is not manufactured in India. And obviously it is coming from Pakistan or some other area which has connection with Pakistan. So this is a very serious matter. But all along, right from 1993 after the bomb blast, the intelligence agencies and the committee set up by the central government, which was headed by the chief secretary then of the central government, principal secretary, found out that the entire border of India is porous and there are no possible loopholes which have been plugged. And therefore, they advise a large number of checks and balances. In spite of that, we find that the western border, particularly the sea route, has been infiltrated a number of times where drugs are found, arms are found, ammunitions are found.
Right.
There are dumps from various parts
Right,
of
so you're
the
saying
world.
that particular angle cannot be ignored, and that's what the authorities are doing. They are looking into all the angles. At this point of time, not confirming anything, but also not ruling out any angle. Thank you very much, Mr. Maharashtra. We're moving on. We have some breaking inputs coming in. Politics erupts post Maha terror hall. Ajit Pawar, the leader of opposition, has now confirmed that he will be raising the issue of the suspected boat being found in Maharashtra Assembly. So the opposition is all set to raise this issue in Maharashtra Assembly. Remember, a suspicious boat was found with weapons on board at the Harihareshwar beach in Raigad. Let's go back to Radhika. Political reactions coming in now. Ajit Pawar will be raising the issue in Assembly. Radhika, can you hear me?
That's right. The leader of opposition, Ajit Pawar, will be raising the issue in the assembly. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
That's right. Ajit Pawar will be raising this issue in the assembly. Of course, this is a serious security breach that we are witnessing. In fact, how did this entire boat penetrate security? How did it sort of land there is something that is being questioned at the moment. Of course, all the agencies have been pressed into service. ATS, Anti-Terrorism Squad, of course, has been pressed into service. ATS chief himself is on his way to Raigad. Now, of course, the entire place is being manned by local police officials as well as district heads and several district authorities who are at the spot at the moment. But of course, this is going to turn political simply because
absolutely, and we'll keep on tracking those reactions, Radhika.